Homies, what's up? Winter is upon us and everything is dry. So I'm waiting for the kids outside their school here in Salt Hill. The ocean is behind me. You can't really see it. It's like back there, but like not that far. Quiet morning to work and contemplate, and I wrote like this really long poem about why congruency is important to me. I like think about it all the time. I think about it all the fucking time. It's like the goal is to get through school, but the goal is to get through school as someone who is emotionally regulated and consistent on the inside and the outside. So what's coming out of my mouth is what's actually inside of me. What you see is who I am. I can't stop thinking about them. So yeah, I had to take the kids. This is third child pickup of the day, and I went to the mechanic, and I went to the grocery store. I picked up one kid. We went to the grocery store and got an elf costume for him. Elf costume, which is actually pajamas that are actually a size too small, but he really wanted them for his Christmas show. And I love that they do Christmas shows here in Ireland. Like, we didn't do that. This is the cutest. They do these little pageants, and they do songs, and they do, like, they'll play musical instruments, or they'll do like a little skit or a speech. Last year we had the nativity for my older primary school kiddo, and it was hilarious, and I loved it. So I'm looking forward to those again. So anyway, we got that outfit, and then we drove back to the primary school to pick up my 12-year-old, and it started raining, of course, and I couldn't get a close parking spot, so he had to walk in the rain to the car. Then we dropped him back off at the house, along with all the groceries that I got, because Monday is breakfast for dinner, because I just don't have, all the creativity in me all the time. I am Aretha Franklin, right? Like, how many fucking dinners can I plan? So, dropped the groceries, dropped the little boys, drove to the mechanic, had to get new headlamps because they both went out like during the same week somehow. So they replaced the bulbs. Actually, he said it was 3 bulbs they had to replace, and it was €30 to get them all fixed. Like, and they're so friendly there. Like, the guy was like surprised that I was thrilled with him. So, yeah, so €30 for that. That was fabulous. Less than I spent on groceries. And then I was really hungry, so I took myself to McDonald's for a quarter pounder with cheese. I haven't had a quarter pounder with cheese for years. And then I thought, my 2 big kids are going to get wet. So I drove down here to the front of their school. And now I am parked in the bike lane like an asshole waiting for my kids to come out. And I'm just thinking like, okay, now would be a good time to do a TikTok. Although I don't know exactly what to talk about, but I am listening to a podcast on emotionally manipulative persons and how they hook you in with the talking about your feelings and reflecting to you in a way that you don't want or need, and trying to get a rise out of you basically by pointing out the things about you that will make you defensive or trigger you to get upset. And I am just in a place where I'm like, how do I get control of those things? Like, I don't want to feel those things anymore. I don't want to be triggered by emotionally manipulative people. I just want to be myself. And I'm nice, and I'm loving, and I'm kind, and I'm patient, and I am the 3 core principles. I cannot remember the name of this to save my life. The 3 core conditions. I am the 3 core conditions of therapy. I am empathetic, I am congruent, and I can show unconditional positive regard in my interactions with everyone. I can do that. It is an exercise. It is a challenge. It is not always easy to show up as those things, but it helps immensely when you're in a conversation with someone who is trying to poke at you to the point of, getting you to lose your shit. I don't want to lose my shit anymore. So, anyway, I was listening to that podcast and I thought it was interesting, and they were talking about how women have a greater capacity to emotionally regulate themselves after something like that happens, like after they get attacked or after they get like, just sort of like poked at. I'll remember what the word is later when I watch it again. So anyway, just like coping mechanisms on coping mechanisms, but healthy coping mechanisms, because usually my coping mechanisms are not healthy. Eating is probably my favorite coping mechanism, and I don't mean McDonald's, I mean like pastries and chocolate and sweets. Sweets are my guilty pleasure. Sweets are my pleasure. I don't need to feel guilt for that. I just need to be aware of it and give myself levels of self-care that are not hurting my body, that are good for my body. And I know this is such a cliche, but like, I need a bath. I just need to take a bath. And I'm already anticipating my college courses this weekend. And I'm thinking like, should I book a hotel room? I feel like booking a hotel room for Saturday night just to have some space to myself, just to have the time. My husband took a weekend away a few weeks ago and I was so chill, like no problem, do what you need to do. I've got this, which is how I've been the entirety of our marriage. Anyway, so now this weekend is coming and I'm like, it would be really, really nice to go to sleep in a place where no one's gonna wake me up and it's just quiet and it's just like Stacy time, alone time. Maybe I'll just chill in the room and just chill, and then I have school on Sunday as well, so that's what I'm thinking about. And I'm thinking about doing it right down here at the beach in Salt Hill. You can't see it, but the sea is back there. You can see all these really cute little houses here though. And the cars, I'm not alone in my assholery in the bicycle lane, and I am so sorry every bicyclist who comes by right now, because this is such an irresponsible dicky thing to do, to park here. So anyway, you know what, maybe I will go see Saltburn. Is that what it's called? I'm like dying to see this movie. I've been thinking about it so much. So maybe that's what I'll do on Saturday with myself, is I will take myself out to the movies and just have like a Stacy evening. That sounds lovely, actually. So maybe that's what I'll do. I hope that's what I'll do. I deserve to do that. I deserve a little space and time away. So anyway, how does your weekend look? Oh my God, I cannot believe Christmas is 2 weeks from today. Golly! There's a trigger. I'm not ready yet. I am not ready at all. There are many things that need to be purchased, and to get here, like there's things that I can buy in town. I know the big stuff that I'm buying in town, but like there's a few little things that I'm thinking like, these are gonna have to come in the mail. Like I'm gonna have to deal with postage and optimism. So 4 kids. My husband's gift is done. I ordered it early. I got it on Black Friday. I really waffled about whether or not it was what I wanted to do for him. But then ultimately I was like, let me just do something really nice. And this is a really nice present that he's going to be super stoked about. I hope he's going to be super stoked about it. I would be shocked if he wasn't super stoked about it. And all I want is a ruby ring. So we'll see if that materializes. It won't, because I haven't asked for it. So, how is your Christmas list coming? Are you done? How much more do you have to do? How many people are you shopping for? I just realized I also have to get things for the teachers, and I have to get something for the delightful lollipop lady who is the crossing guard at our kids' school. She's so nice. I talked to her today, and they had like rerouted her to a different corner where like no children are, but they left the space in front of the primary school empty. So like all the children have to dangerously traverse that in this shitty ass weather. She was pissed. I was pissed for her. I really like her. She is, she's like a super cool older lady, which is like who I want to be with right now. It's like older ladies who have had experience and know things and can tell me things, and yeah, just have a different perspective on life. So that is who I'm seeking out at this point in time. And myself. I'm seeking myself out too. So I hope you are seeking yourself out too. Tell me how your Christmas shopping is going. Tell me how you're going inside your heart. Are you congruent? Do you feel congruent? Do you feel exhausted? Do you have self-care routines? Are you taking yourself away to a hotel for the holidays? Because you deserve it. You should do.